All right, what up, everybody? It's your boy C for three. You know, basketball, astrology, and motion. I do this, and I'm here to break down the new moon in Virgo, 9/2/24, going on right now as I speak. So yeah, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? It's Virgo season. Hope y'all been doing good. I've been doing good. Been putting in that work. I'm always working, but this season I've been working extra hard trying to get my business in order. Basketball, astrology, I know I do this, trying to get it, analytic, be practical about it. That's what Virgo is about. And the new moon is the real good time right now to manifest. New moon, new motion, new energy. There's no sky, there's no moon in the sky, so it's new, it's empty. It's like, when I finish drinking this bottle, it's going to be empty. That's where the moon is at. So, yeah, just gonna hop right into it. And yeah, it's what it is. Another new moon. We're going around the season. I know it's like clockwork. Y'all can check my other videos on YouTube about any of the new moons this year. I did a couple of them. But we right where we at. We ready to manifest. Virgo. It's the alchemist. It's the healer in the zodiac. So yeah, it's that time. So yeah, let's say it's just something new, right? New moon in Virgo. The sun is in Virgo. The moon is in Virgo. So they're lined up in the same spot. So it's a time where you can see your emotions easily, right? Like, if you know you broke right now, you know you broke. If you know you need to get in the gym and do something, you need to get in the gym and do something, right? Like, all this can be hitting people right now. Like, I gotta go to the barbershop, right? Like, you can feel more in your physical body right now. You can feel more a part of the earth. You can feel grounded and connected. That's what Virgo is about. It's the opposite of Pisces. So if you meet a Pisces person, they might say they're a little delusional, dreamy, out of here, otherworldly. They got those eyes that's just like, you simmering. It's like, whoa. It's like it's otherworldly. Like, literally, Pisces is like the most spiritual sign because it's the sign of spirituality. Virgo being the opposite of the sign of spirituality will make it the sign of practicality. So this is all about getting things done, getting your money, finances, and your health together. I made a video about that a couple weeks ago, why the devil will attack your health and finances. You can go back and watch that on my YouTube. But it's the same thing as we're going through Virgo season. You want to keep the health up, keep the money up, and keep the mindset. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, so it's easy for these type of people to overthink at times. And if you're a person that have Virgo in your chart, like I have Jupiter in Virgo, so I'm even blessed when I put things on a routine and schedule, right? That's another video I might make. But me having Virgo placements, I know about the overthinking energy, nitpicking, trying to be perfect, but you definitely want to get it as concrete and neat and uniform so you can service and help people better, right? That's what it's really about. Virgo is a practical sign that also loves to help people. So you're doing this for a service, right? You're doing this to put it out there. It's like we come from Leo, fiery, the ego and Olympic competition and sports and anger and all that. That's more of a like, that's not dealing with other people. Like Leo, I'm a Leo. They might feel like we might dominate other people, or you might do it because you have natural leader abilities. But when you come to this sign of Virgo, it's doing all of that like behind the scenes with less ego in order to service people. So yeah, this new moon, right? If you trying to see what I want to do during this new moon, like what does that mean? So it's new. So, and it's in Virgo, it's practical. So what can you do to practically grow yourself, change yourself? We haven't had this type of practical energy since Taurus. So, we went through all of the elements, and a lot of people just like, damn, what do I need to do to keep growing on the back half of 2024? Because we're not going to have another Earth sign into Capricorn, and that's going to be New Year's. So this is the time to really kind of galvanize the rest of the year, galvanize your finances, galvanize your health, galvanize your routine, get your mind right, just really set things up, right? This new moon is going to be a good time because it's happening on September 2nd, the top of the month. So we can actually see the month progress. By 14 days, we'll have a full moon in Pisces. So whatever it is you want to write down, manifest, whatever it is, goals or anything, Virgo does complement this energy of writing things down to alchemize that into fruition. You know, Virgo just knowing that sextile scorpionic energy. So these mercurial things that you do can, based on the sextile, can play out in a manifested way. That's what earth signs know, but it happens because of the sextile that every earth sign has with a water sign, you know. But words are powerful. Like I say, Virgo ruled by Mercury. Even if you're not writing it, what you speak in this season will be very key. It's just like planting the seeds. That's why I go by seed, right? So if you plant the seed of good words, especially on the new moon, right, and you're trying to let go of maybe a bad habit, a bad diet, a bad routine, bad time management, even bad speaking, bad mindsets, this is the best moon for it, if you ask me, on a new moon, because it's like just new practical stuff, right? Like, and it's the only negative you can do is not doing it, or you get lost into thinking too much and you just don't make the moves this season. You get stressed out because you're behind in Virgo season. You get stressed out because you have to do so many little details just to get one thing, right? You have to go through so many processes just to get a car sometimes, like license, registration, DMV, RMV, insurance, this insurance, maintenance, wear and tear, meeting the people, so a lot of people can feel like that right now if you're not able to plan it. So Virgos and people with Virgos in their chart, and myself, you can get lost in doing too much because it's also a mutable sign, just like Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini. You have the energy to be mutable. I think about the word multiple. So you can have a lot of multiple things going on. You can be multitasking, but this season, I think it would be imperative for somebody to like narrow down their goals, narrow down their day routine into a couple of steps, because I feel like if you do too much as a mutable sign, just like a Virgo, if you do too much, you're going to wear yourself thin trying to perfect everything. So this new moon, I would say, most people need about 2 to 3 things they need to do this month to kind of solidify, not 10, you know. Myself, I'm trying to get a new book to read and a new diet, right? Like to help out my workouts, and probably just like a more water-based diet, plant-based diet, things like that. You know, a new book is a Mercury sign, like I say, so you feed yourself a healthy mindset this Virgo season. It should pay dividends, right? Yeah, I mean, time is of the importance this season. You know, Virgo rules the 6th house, so that's all about service and duty and going to work, things like that. And all that takes time. So using time wisely, you know, writing down what you need to manifest, you know, taking care of your health, your finances, you know, because health is wealth. So the more you do these things, you can feel yourself growing. And like I say, this season, a lot of people can feel more in their body. You can feel more on earth, down to earth, because this is a earth sign. So you can feel the physical limitations, right? I know I got to go to the barbershop. Somebody knows they got to work out or do some homework for school, right? And that's another reason why we see school go back in Virgo season, because the powers that be, the government, whatever, they understand these summations of Virgo reading, writing, growing, education. Like, you can educate yourself. Like, Virgo people might tell you they're self-taught because they could notice details. Like, and I have a Virgo placement, so it's a lot of things I've been self-taught. Even like astrology, I've been self-taught, self-study, very studious, you know. So this new moon supports all that, even if you had like a bad 2024, or you don't know too much about Virgo, or you just like whatever, I don't know. But this September 2nd, you know, write down some goals, write down some plans, calculate your finances, get all your bills in order, you know, be practical. You know, this is not the time to be talking too much at the mouth or be a hothead or be emotional. You really look at the landscape and be like, you know, what's the step-by-step plan so I can be doing better in October when Libra season get here, right? So, you know, I don't have too much. I'm not gonna make this video that long because it's just another new moon video. You know, I'm trying to shorten it down. This new moon will be opposite of Pisces, you know, so, you know, Pisces, well, this new moon will be opposite Saturn in Pisces, so you can feel real grounded, real sober, that you have to get things done. It's going to double down on the practical energy, right? So with Virgo being opposite Pisces, like I say, Pisces is the sign of the dreamer, the imagination person, like way out there, otherworldly, spiritually. And Virgo is a sign of practicality. So you got Saturn in Pisces right now for like the next 2 3 years, next 2 years. So this can make the new moon energy right now feel like, damn, I really have to solidify something. Like if you're not in a good place, you might feel negative on this moon because it's an Earth moon, opposite Saturn and all that. You just want to watch the emotions, and that's why you can tap in with me as an astrologer. I can tell you more about how that happens, how it affects, how it goes to your birth chart, and just give you like a overview mindset, because I feel like me being an astrologer and talking these things with people, it helps you understand that we're living in a world of spiritual warfare. The plants are involved, the animals involved, we are involved, demons, angels, planets, like that's how I think. So I feel like, you guys tap in with me, I can help you guys learn these concepts. Birth chart's going for $25. Personal astrology work is going for $10. So, tap in if you want a reading, let me know. But this being opposite Pisces, with Saturn there, the moon in Virgo, Saturn might dominate a lot of people's feelings for the next couple days. You just want to stay grounded. A lot of people might be feeling like, oh, woe me, but put in the work. You can't get around that on Earth sign season. A lot of people try to fire signing out and have the spirit and the moxie to do something. Some people try to go emotional ways and cry their way into a situation and manipulate people on the emotional tip. Air sign people try to be smooth talkers and talk their way into a situation and talk their way out. And I'm not saying this is good or bad, this is just how it goes. So you get to the point where this is just the season to just put in work. Like, you can't do nothing else. And we haven't had this energy since Taurus. We won't have it again into Capricorn in 2025. So, if you're trying to get another job too, like new moon, new job, like say you've been unemployed for a while, like, and I have money issues too. Like I'm always asking people for money sometimes, and shout out to the people that help me. My car issues, right? Like all these things, like taking care of your car, that's like a perfect thing too. Like mercurial, like we always talk about Mercury retrograde. Virgo is a season that can deal with cars. Like a lot of Virgo people might be good mechanics, they might be into cars. It's a practical thing. Like a car is something you have to learn, drive, keep on the road. You have to work hard to keep it, work hard to get a better one. So I mean, a lot of people don't have cars, a lot of people lose. So this season, if you're watching this video, put your emotions to the side, put your anger to the side, put the fruitless conversations. When people have fruitless conversations, that's like an air sign thing, the gossip, this season right now, get your time, routine, health, finances. You really have to focus on it, because then this season will be gone and then Libra season will come, which was the start of something. There's a cardinal season. That's really why they call it cuffing season. It's a deep thing about it. So before you even get to cuffing and having things, you can't cuff a girl, you can't cuff a car, you can't cuff a crib if you're not doing this weird Virgo, alchemist, herbalist type of season. It starts with your mindset and the work you're putting in. Once you get to this new moon in Virgo, take a pen and paper, write down, I want to hit the gym this many times this month. I want to make this much money this month. Or I want to look for a job for the next 7 days in a row and put out this many applications. Whatever it is, at that point, you're doing the Virgo thing. You're adding your details to it, right? Pay attention to the details this season. Like, everything is going to be right where it's at. But if you overlooking it, you're not going to see it. It's not to get lost, like I say, get too minute, get too deep when you can't think no more because you're stressing and you're overthinking. But pay attention to the details. For like, you see my shirt, the details of this shirt would be this one blue and sign, right? So small things like that, but we're not going to go deep, like you can, but just make sure it's practical. Make sure it makes sense. That's the thing. Virgos know that, and I have a Virgo placement. Make sure it makes sense, And, I'm not going to make this too long. We're 15 minutes in. So, if y'all want a reading, tap in. Enjoy that new moon out there. This is a real sobering new moon. This opposite Saturn and Pisces. So if you're feeling like down and out or depressed or whatever, just put in the work. There's not enough You can't fire your way out this one. You can't emotionally and talk your way out this one. This is Virgo season. You know, we all have things to work on as humans. This is why I go by the name of Seed 4-3. I'm a basketball player. That's about growth. Seed, you plant a seed in the ground, earth signs, summations. You know, you plant a seed and it's going to grow. You water it and it does the work in the dark. So, you know, vibe high. Enjoy the new moon in Virgo. And I'm going to catch y'all on another one. It's your boy Seed for 3. I'm out.